Welcome in our topic life processes in living organism part 1 from science 2. In our previous video we discussed about which are the different life processes that carried out in human being, how energy production occurs in our body, that we are going to discuss in today's video. So the energy is required to carry out all these life processes, and that energy we are getting from food. But how that energy is generated in our body, so that we are discussing today. And yesterday we also seen that whatever the carbohydrate that oxidized step by step and it released energy. Again, that aerobic respiration means in presence of oxygen, that glucose also oxidized, means carbohydrate means nothing but a glucose, that glucose is oxidized within 3 स्टेप. वो ग्लूकोज जो है ये 3 स्टेप में ऑक्सीडाइज्ड होता है, एंड दैट 3 स्टेप इन्वॉल्व ग्लाइकोलिसिस, TCA साइकिल एंड ETC साइकिल मीन्स इलेक्ट्रॉन ट्रांसपोर्ट चेन. सो लेट डिस्कस अबाउट ग्लाइकोलिसिस. Glycolysis, glyco means glucose and lysis means breakdown. So what happens in the first step is glycolysis. So here the glucose is breakdown. So let's see how that glucose breakdown and what is released from that. Process of glycolysis occurs in cytoplasm. A molecule of glucose is oxidized step by step in this process, and 2 molecules of each pyruvic acid, ATP, NADH2 and water are formed. So what happens here in glycolysis? In glycolysis, that glucose molecule, glucose, you know the formula of glucose is 6H12O6. So that glucose molecule is oxidized, means that combined with oxygen, and step by step when that glucose is completely oxidized, so it released here 2 atoms of pyruvic acid. Pyruvic acid is the 3 carbon containing compound. Okay, 2 atoms of ATP and 2 atoms of NADH2. So one glucose molecule gives us 2 pyruvic acid, 2 ATP and 2 NADH2 and water also. So in first step, just remember that thing, glucose is first oxidized to pyruvic acid, to ATP and to NADH2 and water molecule. And all that process occurs in cytoplasm. Where cytoplasm is present? That present inside cell. As you already know the structure of cell, you know both the structure, that is plant cell and animal cell. In that, the covering of cell membrane, the inner covering of cell membrane consists of cytoplasm. Molecules of pyruvic acid formed in this process are converted into molecules of acetyl coenzyme A, and 2 molecules of NADH2 and 2 molecules of carbon dioxide are released during this process. After that 2 pyruvic acid that released by oxidation of glucose, here we studied about when oxidation of glucose takes place, it releases 2 pyruvic acid, 2 ATP molecule, 2 NADH2 molecule, water molecule. Okay, but again that 2 pyruvic molecule, in that each molecule of pyruvic acid converts into acetyl coenzyme A, acetyl CoA, and that 2 NADH2 and 2 carbon dioxide are released in this process. Means when there is the conversion of pyruvic acid into acetyl CoA, again NADH2 and carbon dioxide are released here. मतलब ये प्रोसेस जब फिर से आगे बढ़ेगी, ये पायरुविक एसिड का कन्वर्शन एसिटिल कोए में होगा, तो इसके साथ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड भी रिलीज होगा और उसी के साथ NADH2 भी रिलीज होगा. मतलब अब इस रिएक्शन में NADH2 के मॉलिक्यूल बढ़ गए. Okay, so it is all about glycolysis. Just remember the sequence. Glucose that first oxidized to pyruvic acid, to ATP, to NADH2 and water molecule. Again that 2 pyruvic acid is converted into acetyl CoA and 2 molecules of NADH2 and carbon dioxide are released. So it is overall glycolysis process. Let's see next, that is TCA cycle, that is tricarboxylic acid cycle. What happens here, both molecules of the acetyl CoA enters the mitochondria. अब ग्लाइकोलिसिस जहाँ एंड हुई है, ओके, ग्लाइकोलिसिस का जहाँ एंड हुआ है वहाँ हमें दो मॉलिक्यूल्स मिले हैं एसिटाइल कोए के. अब ये जो दो मॉलिक्यूल्स है, क्योंकि वहाँ दो पायरुविक एसिड थे, तो वो दो मॉलिक्यूल्स जो है एसिटिल कोए के वो कहाँ एंटर हो जाएंगे, क्योंकि ये सारी प्रोसेस कहाँ हुई थी, साइटोप्लाज्म में. अब ये एसिटिल कोए कहाँ एंटर करेगा, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया में. एंड साइक्लिक चेन ऑफ रिएक्शन कॉल्ड ट्राइकार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड साइकिल इज ऑपरेटेड इन माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया. Acetyl part of acetyl CoA is completely oxidized through this cyclical process and molecule of carbon dioxide, water, NaDH2 and FADH2 are derived. Again, when that process carried out, means when that acetyl CoA enters in mitochondria, after that acetyl part again oxidized and it releases carbon dioxide, water, NaDH2 and FADH2, and that process occurs in mitochondria. Means mainly the energy production occurs in the mitochondria. That's why we called mitochondria is called powerhouse of cell. See how that process is carried out. We know glucose is oxidized, and that glucose is oxidized step by step, and it converts into two molecules of pyruvic acid, two molecules of ATP, two molecules of NADH and water molecule. Okay, after that pyruvic acid, that two molecule of the pyruvic acid converted into acetyl CoA. Here two molecule of pyruvic acid, that's why one pyruvic acid converts into one acetyl CoA, another pyruvic acid is converted into another acetyl CoA. Means here released of two acetyl CoA. But during that formation, when that pyruvic acid converted into acetyl CoA, here two NaDH2 molecule and two carbon dioxide molecule are released. Okay, so all that process, this whole process occurs in cytoplasm, and that is nothing but a glycolysis, because glucose is breakdown. Here glycolysis means glucose breakdown. So here easily that glucose is breakdown, that converted into pyruvic acid, and that pyruvic acid converted into acetyl CoA. Now that acetyl CoA is present in cytoplasm, but what occurs or what happens after that, that acetyl CoA now enters in mitochondria. Okay, that acetyl CoA now enters in mitochondria टू कैरी आउट TCA साइकिल. अब यही जो साइटोप्लाज्म में एसिटिल कोए था वो माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया में इंटर हो गया है, और माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया में इंटर होने के बाद वो TCA साइकिल कैरी फॉरवर्ड करेगा. एंड व्हेन दैट एंटर्स इन माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया, ओनली एसिटाइल पार्ट ऑफ दिस एसिटाइल कोए it converts into, or that acetyl part is oxidized step by step, and during this process that carbon dioxide, water, NaDH2 and FADH2 are derived here. यहाँ जब ये एसिटाइल कोए जो है ये स्टेप बाय स्टेप ऑक्सीडाइज्ड होता है, तब यहाँ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, वाटर मॉलिक्यूल, NaDH2 एंड FADH2 रिलीज्ड होते हैं. दैट प्रोसेस कैरिड आउट इन माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया एंड इट इज़ अ TCA साइकिल. Third step is electron transfer chain reaction, that is ETC cycle. Molecules of NaDH2 and FADH2 formed during all above processes. We know NaDH2 and FADH2 is formed in glycolysis also, and it formed in TCA cycle also. So now that NaDH2 and FADH2 are enters in ETC cycle. Due to these three molecules of ATP are obtained from each NaDH2 molecule and two molecules of ATP from each FADH2 molecule. So what is given here कि जो ये एक NaDH2 का जो मॉलिक्यूल हमें मिला है वो ग्लाइकोलिसिस साइकिल रहे या TCA साइकिल रहे, तो एक NaDH2 का जो मॉलिक्यूल है वो हमें कितने ATP देगा, 3 ATP देगा, और एक FADH2 मॉलिक्यूल है वो हमें 2 ATP देगा. Means indirectly we are getting energy from this NaDH2 and FADH2 molecule. Energy means nothing but ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate. It is the energy rich compound. Besides ATP, water molecules are also formed in this reaction. Electron transfer chain reaction is operated in mitochondria only. As we seen, in previous both cycles, that glycolysis occurs in cytoplasm, that TCA cycle occurs in the mitochondria, and same that ETC means electron transport chain reaction also carried out in mitochondria only. That means most of energy are generated in mitochondria. That's why mitochondria is called powerhouse of cell. Thus a molecule of glucose is completely oxidized in aerobic respiration, and molecule of carbon dioxide and water are produced along with energy. So whatever the molecules of NADH2 and FADH2 are released during glycolysis and TCA are converted into ATP, and during that conversion there will be released of carbon dioxide and water molecule. So it is all about the breakdown of glucose and formation of energy. So how that carbohydrate in our body that oxidized and we get most of energy. So it is all about that process. Again, some extra information is given here about ATP, but this for this year that excluded from your syllabus, so no need to learn this, but you can read out that information about ATP for your knowledge purpose. Full form of NADH2 and FADH2 given here. NADH2 is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. FADH2 is flavin adenine dinucleotide. Both are enzymes that form by cells, okay, and that is essential for cellular respiration, and we know both gives us energy. One molecule of NADH2 gives 3 molecule of ATP, and one molecule of FADH2 gives 2 molecule of ATP. Again, one reaction is given here about breakdown of ATP. How ATP is converts into ADP. ATP means adenosine triphosphate, means how that energy is utilized by our body. Okay, so there will be the reduction of energy, means adenosine triphosphate मतलब 3 molecules है, triphosphate है. So how it is converted into adenosine diphosphate or adenosine monophosphate. So let's see. There is a bond between these phosphate group. So what happened here, when ATP is converts into ADP, the bond between these two breaks, and easily that phosphate molecule will separate. So now it converts that ATP, it is converted into ADP, and one separate phosphate that is called inorganic phosphate are released, and like that when breakdown occurs here, from that most of energy will released. If there is insufficient amount of carbohydrate in body due to exceptional condition like fasting, hunger, then lipids and proteins are used for energy production. Yes, now we studied here that carbohydrate break and that gives us energy, but during fasting, during hunger, when not sufficient carbohydrate are present in our body, at that time protein and lipids also helps in energy production. So in case of lipid, that lipid converted into fatty acid, and protein, that protein breaks into, like that glucose convert होता है pyruvic acid में, वैसे ही fatty acid convert होता है amino acid में, lipid convert होता है fatty acids में, और protein convert होता है amino acid में, and that fatty acid and amino acid in next step that converts into acetyl CoA. अब रिमेनिंग प्रोसेस आपको पता है, वो acetyl CoA का जो acetyl पार्ट है वो NADH2 FADH2 बनाएगा, और उसमें से हमें ऑटोमेटिकली एनर्जी मिल जाएगी ATP के फॉर्म में. सो दैट ऑल आर प्रोसेस फ्रॉम विच वी आर गेटिंग sufficient amount of energy to carry out all the essential life process that occurs in our body. So today we stop here. All portions are very easy, just go through it, read it thoroughly. You will easily understood all the steps and energy formation also. Next about, that is about anaerobic respiration, and remaining part we will discuss in our next video.